Have you ever looked at someone you once loved deeply and wondered, how did we get so distant? Do your conversations feel dry, your connection faded, and every small misunderstanding blow up into something bigger? If you've been feeling a silent drift in your relationship but don't know why, this might be the video you didn't know you needed. Relationships rarely break because of one big fight. More often, it's the tiny invisible habits that quietly chip away at trust and closeness over time. So if things feel off between you and someone close, it's time to pay attention to the little things. In this video, we'll explore 12 subtle behaviors that can silently damage even the strongest relationships and how to avoid them. Let's begin. 1. Constantly checking your phone. During conversations, do you scroll mindlessly while your partner's talking? This tiny habit can make them feel unimportant, like they're second to whatever's on your screen. Over time, it creates a sense of emotional neglect. 2. Using sarcasm to express real feelings. It may seem playful, but constant sarcasm masks genuine emotions and leaves the other person unsure if they're being criticized or joked about. Sarcasm can feel like a shield, but it also creates confusion and emotional distance. 3. Avoiding eye contact during serious talks. Eye contact builds trust. When you avoid it, especially during conflict, it can signal disinterest, shame, or even dishonesty. The other person might start to feel like you're not emotionally present. 4. Not saying thank you for small things. Gratitude is glue in relationships. When you stop appreciating the small efforts, making coffee, folding laundry, or just showing up, your partner may start to feel invisible. 5. Interrupting, even with good intentions. Finishing someone's sentence or correcting them mid-story might feel helpful, but it also sends the message, I'm not fully listening, I know better. Over time, this breeds resentment and defensiveness. 6. Keeping score. Ever caught yourself thinking, I did the dishes 3 times, and they only did it once? Scorekeeping turns love into a competition. Relationships thrive on generosity, not ledgers. 7. Passive-aggressive behavior. Instead of direct communication, sighing loudly, slamming doors, giving the cold shoulder. These actions don't solve problems. They confuse and hurt. People can't fix what they're not told directly. 8. Avoiding conflict at all costs. It may seem peaceful, but when issues are always swept under the rug, emotional intimacy dies. Healthy conflict, when approached kindly, is a sign of safety and trust. 9. Dismissing their emotions as overreacting. When someone opens up about something that hurt them, telling them you're too sensitive or it's not a big deal can deeply wound. Validation doesn't mean you agree. It means you care enough to understand. 10. Talking more than you listen. Relationships need space for both voices. If one person dominates every conversation, the other starts to feel like just an audience, not a partner. 11. Joking about their insecurities in public. Even if it's lighthearted, calling out someone's weight, income, or fears around others can feel humiliating. It weakens trust and intimacy. 12. Expecting them to just know what you need. No one is a mind reader. Not expressing your needs, then getting upset when they're unmet, creates silent resentment on both sides. Clear, kind communication changes everything. Notice how none of these are massive betrayals? Yet when repeated over weeks, months, or years, they silently rot the emotional foundation of a relationship. Psychologists call this relational erosion, where unmet emotional needs, poor communication, and small daily disconnections accumulate into major breakdowns. But here's the truth. Most of these habits aren't born out of malice. They're often unconscious. We repeat what we learned, or what feels familiar. The good news? These patterns can be unlearned. The moment you become aware of them, you gain the power to heal them. No relationship is perfect, but awareness, paired with small, consistent actions, can restore closeness and rebuild trust. Apologize when needed. Ask questions. Offer appreciation. Be present. Because love doesn't die overnight. It's starved or nourished, a little every day. If any of these 12 points made you reflect, that's a beautiful first step. Share in the comments. Which one hit home for you the most? Subscribe for weekly videos on mental health, healing, and real connection. And if your relationship feels heavy right now, consider reaching out to a therapist or counselor. You don't have to figure it all out alone. You're not broken. You're growing.